Previously on So You Think You Know The Witcher. Okay, so you'd like me to lock A, his father, in?
Yes, please.
Okay. This is your last question in White Orchard. Will you make it to Velen? Yes, you will. It is his father.
Nice.
It was indeed his father. The usurper murdered Emir's father, and then Emir retaliated by killing him when he was a little older and erased him from history. Even in the books, nobody ever knows who he was. Well done, you made it through White Orchard.
Yay!
Shoop confers. It is, of course, A, his father. And you have also cleared White Orchard, my friend. Congratulations, you have made it through. And it is, of course, correct.
Okay.
I won't pause for too long. I'm not going to be too mean. It is A, his father. Of course, it's A, his father. You have speed ran your way through, and we're heading into Velen, my friend. Congratulations. Welcome back, everyone, and we find ourselves in Velen. All four of our contestants breezed through White Orchard, but some did have to use some of those signs. It is definitely a lot harder here in Velen. Will any of them make it to the shores of Skellige? Let's find out. And now, you are in Velen. Velen is a little bit trickier than White Orchard. Let's see how you handle these sunny shores. The 2000 Oren Question. Avalak protected the elven cemetery of Tirna Bir Aren by doing what to its walls? A. Creating an illusion. B. Performing a protection hex. C. Hiding it on another world. Or D. Falsifying human cave paintings.
Ooh. So this is a tricky one too. I know Avalak and many of the NL elves like to paint. Okay. So I feel like D could be an answer. Mm-hmm. But they also like to travel between worlds. So that also seems like it could be a strong answer.
You what, mate? What?
It gets a little tough. Velen is tougher.
Yeah.
Velen is definitely tougher.
So, Elven Cemetery is making me think Witcher 2. I've never played it, but of course I've watched some of the scenes, particularly, like scenes with Triss and Geralt. Of course I've watched those. I had to do my research.
Yes, clearly. Detailed research. Mm-hmm.
So, my gut feeling is it's A, but I don't know. Falsifying seems like a complicated word. Hiding it on another world, I don't think is something Avalak has necessarily got in his locker. Maybe I'm wrong.
I have no clue.
This is a tough one.
I just read to Time of Contempt, so it's 4 out of 8 books. I played all the 3 games. I watched the shows, but that's obviously down the line that I'm not down yet. So.
Do you have any sort of idea what you think it might be, or are you completely unsure?
Let me go in my brain. Let me go through my, the memories that I have from Avalak. I was actually helping a friend today playing Witcher 3, and I was watching, and we actually found Avalak today.
Okay.
But that was it so far. And now I wish we would have played further.
You know what? Since I knew that I will be on the show, I started reading all the books. Right? Like all the short stories, all the novels. And imagine which chapter I just read.
Did you really?
Yes. This was the last chapter I managed to read before this show. So.
I think maybe I want to use the mulligan and go for A. This is like a free hit, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want a mulligan, it will equip a Quen. It means if you get the answer wrong, you are safe to do so. Would you like me to equip that shield for you, my friend?
I think that sounds like a good plan. I'm going to go for equipping the shield and go for A.
Okay, the shield is there to be used and it is safely equipped. So we are going to lock in A for you. And it is a good job that Quen is there because it is not A. There is no creating an illusion. That is not what Avalak did. So your Quen is gone.
Bloody clue then.
My first instinct was falsifying human cave paintings. Again, because that seems like something the NL elves would like to do. But I'm not 100% on it.
Would you like to use one of your signs? Which one would you like to use?
Yes. Let's go with the 50-50.
Okay. We're going to use the 50-50 and we are going to ignite away 2 wrong answers to leave only 2 remaining.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
B and D are the 2 remaining answers. So, performing a protection hex or falsifying human cave paintings.
Okay.
I don't want to waste my lifelines, but I feel like I kind of have to. Just hope that down the line there's questions that I actually can answer with the knowledge that I have. So let's do a 50-50. Let's ignite some answers away.
Okay, we are going to burn 2 answers away for you then.
Okay.
So, you have 2 answers remaining. Now, if you're still unsure, you do have one final lifeline, and that is your mulligan, which means you could effectively answer both of these and be fine, but obviously that is entirely up to you.
Because in The Witcher 3, actually, there is a point where you have to go to... I don't know if that was the Elven Cemetery that they went to. There was a protection hex, or there was a magic that was on the wall that I remember Yennefer has to, like, get rid of when they're going to explore Avalak's cave. I don't remember if that's this part of it. Ooh, okay. Man. Oh, man. I don't want to lose. So I don't feel 100% confident about, I'm going to use the other lifeline.
Are you sure? So how confident are you with either answer? If you had to pick, if you were going to say one, which one do you think is most likely?
See, this is my problem. I think B might be more likely now.
Right, okay.
But I'm like, but going to D, like, what if it's not? And D, my original thought, could be right.
Okay.
I'm gonna mulligan because I don't want to go out.
Okay.
Feels bad.
You confirm you want me to equip the mulligan?
Yes, let's equip the mulligan.
Okay, the mulligan is now equipped, so a wrong answer, you are protected, you are completely safe. So, now you're on the spot and it's a free hit. Which one are you going to pick?
All right, I'm going to go with B, performing a protection hex, and we'll see if that's the right answer.
Okay, so I'm going to lock in B, a protection hex. And it is a good job you equipped that mulligan because your first instinct was correct. You didn't trust yet. As soon as you said it, I thought, oh, you're going to sail through this one, and you questioned yourself on all of them. It is D. It is D.
Oh my gosh, I am so mad at myself. I am so mad.
It's so much harder than people realize when you're put on the spot. So of these 2, how are you feeling? Answers B and D are still with you here in Velen.
Mm-hmm. Performing a protection hex and falsifying human cave paintings. I'm gonna go with B, I think.
Okay.
I guess.
So, you're going with B.
Mm-hmm.
And B is the answer you want me to lock in. 100%.
So, yeah. Well, not when you ask me like this.
Would you like to equip your mulligan if you're not sure?
I'm gonna be roasted the next one then.
Well, the beauty of this is it's about knowledge. For some people, they get harder, and others they didn't.
Well, okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Do the mulligan then.
Okay. We are going to equip a Quen, and we're locking in B, which was your answer, with your Quen equipped. And it is a very good job that Quen is equipped, as it is not B. It was not performing a protection hex.
Okay.
So, which answer would you like to give?
D, obviously.
Okay, so I will lock in D as your answer, and of course, it is D, falsifying human cave paintings. Well, in this situation, you do have 2 other lifelines. Your 50-50 guarantee you passing through this question, because it would eliminate 2 more answers, and there are only 3 remaining. Yeah, but if you feel like you knew if you were ready for another one, that's something you could do as well.
Yeah, I think I've got to go for the 50-50. I don't know at all, to be fair, so I'll take the 50-50, please. What does falsifying human cave paintings mean?
Well, it is the only remaining answer, falsifying human cave paintings. Now, I mean, you could re-answer A, we know it's wrong, or we can lock in D for you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for D, please.
Okay, we are going to lock in. Of course it's D, it's the only remaining answer. falsifying human cave paintings. Now, Avalak painted human-looking cave paintings on the walls so that humans wouldn't go any further and investigate through the walls to find the elven cemetery and then desecrate the cemetery, is my understanding. Feel free to let me know in the YouTube comments if I've got that wrong or if there's more to that.
Falsifying human cave paintings was the way to do this.
I'm going to lock in D as your final answer because you clearly have done your research. I love that you've done your homework in preparation for this. Of course, it is D, falsifying human cave paintings, and you have sailed straight through the first question in Velen. Hard work pays off, ladies and gentlemen. The 4,000 Oren Question. The Brotherhood of Sorcerers were originally headquartered in what Redanian city? A. Novigrad, B. Oxenfurt, C. Mirth, D. Tretogor.
Mate, this question's harsh. Oxenfurt was my gut feeling.
Okay.
I ain't heard of the other two, like C and D, to be honest. Tretogor sounds a bit like Stregobor. Don't think there's any links there though.
It's actually the first thing I thought when I saw the name as well.
Oh man. The Brotherhood of Sorcerers.
So, any initial thoughts on this? Have you come across them yet when reading?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Okay.
Is Tretogor even a city? Well, both Oxenfurt and Novigrad are there, right? The Witcher 3 map. I don't remember Mirth and I don't remember Tretogor, so Novigrad and Oxenfurt it would be. I only know.
Are Novigrad and Oxenfurt in Redania? That's the question, because the Witcher 3 map's even bigger.
Oh wow. Yeah, I have no clue.
Okay. Oh, and that's that. Yeah. You can go for a random guess. You can. Foxbride last time rolled a d4 to try and work out which one he was going to go for when he wasn't sure.
That was nice. That was nice.
Okay, so let's eliminate.
I like it.
Novigrad, no.
Okay, we're eliminating A.
Yep. I don't know anything about C. Mirth. It doesn't like.
Now, of course, if you're unsure, you do have multiple lifelines. If you used all of them, it would be impossible not to get through at this point, but that is entirely up to you.
Okay, so we'll do like this. I will use my shield. So yeah, please shield me.
You are firmly shielded, my friend.
And I will pick Tretogor.
Okay. With your Quen equipped, you're going to go with D, Tretogor. And it's a good job that Quen is equipped because it is not Tretogor.
I am going to go with D, Tretogor.
Okay, so your instinct's Tretogor. Why do you think Tretogor?
Well, I don't think it's. Well, actually, I don't think it's Novigrad.
Yeah.
Oxenfurt, though it is a very scholarly city, I don't think the Brotherhood would be there.
Okay. So that leaves you with Mirth and Tretogor.
Yes. So Mirth I'm actually not familiar with as a city, so I haven't heard it. Tretogor I've heard the name Tretogor quite a few times before in my various rememberings of The Witcher. So to me, it sounds like it could be that city.
No. Let's say Novigrad.
Okay.
Novigrad. I have no idea.
So you want me to lock Novigrad in?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
I'm on probably now, so.
I will lock Novigrad in. It is A, Novigrad. And sadly, it is not A, Novigrad. And you're not going to be happy to hear it is C, Mirth.
Oh no!
It was Mirth. I almost didn't want to tell you. It is not Novigrad. It is the city of Mirth where they were originally headquartered.
I was like, Mirth. Mirth sounds so good, but I don't know it. And I thought it was like a kind of a...
like a trick answer, right?
Like, yeah, what cities do you know from the games? I was like, okay, that must be it.
No, not at all. But if you explore them, there isn't, their headquarters isn't there. So maybe if you're walking around, you go, I don't remember a Brotherhood of Sorcerers. But either way, You made it through, and you did get to Velen, which is not as easy as people might think. As you've proven, it was an experience. But did you enjoy yourself? Did you have fun?
I had lots of fun, and I have to do more reading and more reading, definitely. Maybe more watching Jinzi as well. I'm predominantly a streamer on Twitch on twitch.tv/LIZZ, LIZZ, as you see here down there. And TTV LIZZ for everything else. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube as well. I love to sing the Witcher songs, especially Lullaby of Woe and Wolven Storm, and you can find that on my YouTube as well. It's also youtube.com something and then TTV LIZZ. Yeah.
I think that it might be Tretigor. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay. You'd like me to lock D. Tretigor in for you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put Tretigor in as your final answer.
Yes.
And sadly, it is not Tretigor.
Dang it!
It's Mirth. It is
Mirth. Wow.
It is Mirth. Yes. I had no idea about this one. I'm not going to lie. It is Sea Mirth. You correctly ruled out Novigrad and Oxenfurt. Very easy to be drawn to those, but it is neither of them. But no, their original headquarters were in the city of Mirth.
Interesting. Okay.
It was indeed.
If I had a lifeline, that probably would have helped me.
If you trusted your gut originally, that's something to learn from. Maybe come back later on in the series and go purely with your gut next time.
Yes. Oh my gosh, man. I gotta say that I thought I would make it farther than this. But these are good questions. And the questions definitely can trip you up very easily if you're not confident in yourself. You can find me at twitch.tv/Magitek, where I stream tabletop role-playing games. I also make Witcher videos on YouTube, youtube.com/Magitek, or just find me on the other socials like Instagram, Twitter, all those good places where I do fun cosplay stuff, everything like that. So that's me.
So, you do have a free hit though, because of course, that mulligan was equipped. So you have been saved, you are not out yet, and you do still have your 50-50 if you would like to use it.
Oh no, let's not use it. If I'm done, I'm done. And because I don't think it was either A or C. So let's go. It would hurt to
I mean, it's there to be used. It is there to be used, but it's entirely up to you.
No, but I don't think it will help me much. So let's go with B. Shoop, what do you think? Nice. Shoop says it's nice, so Oxenfurt is nice. Let's go with Oxenfurt.
Okay. 100% want me to lock in Oxenfurt. And it is not Oxenfurt, it is Mirth.
Okay, so the last one that I would ever picked, so I don't think it would help me in any way.
No, but you made it through to Velen, and this question's proved tricky. It has eliminated. So far, you are the third guest eliminated on this question. Perhaps it should have been a tougher question, my friend.
Oh, maybe. We don't know Witcher that well.
I didn't want to say. But you have been a wonderful guest, and thank you so much for bringing Shoop along with you. It's been an absolute delight. You cleared White Orchard with absolutely no worries, but your final resting place this time will be Velen. It has been an absolute delight to have you with us.
Well, they can find me hopefully soon when I fix my PC and can stream again on Twitch at Mr. Repek channel, so please find me there. And other than that, thank you for having me, and you know what? Now I will go back and read those books. Like, I still have a book and a half to finish to be the fourth time I'm reading all the books. So
wow,
thank you once again.
I think I'm gonna have to ask the expert, unfortunately. I was trying to hoard these lifelines. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask the problem is you say it's an expert, but it's Zubidu, and I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Well, if he helped you get through this question, I will make you apologize to our esteemed experts.
Yeah,
but let's find out.
All right, Spessy, you sweetie pie. This city was burned to the ground during the Falkers' rebellion, forcing the Brotherhood to relocate.
Okay, so it's not going to be Oxenfurt or Novigrad, it's going to be one of the two. It's pretty much a 50-50. I don't have a clue. I've not heard of either of them. Tretogor does sound like Stregobor. Maybe this is just like a, or Stregobor sounds like Stregobor. It sounds like, I think I'm going to have to go for D.
So is that,
Final
you want me to lock
answer.
D in? 100%, yeah. D final answer. We're going with Tretogor.
Yeah, I'm going for it. I have to. I can't. What, Murph? Isn't that what Jesus got? I don't know.
I think that was Myrrh. I think you
could be right.
I wasn't there, obviously, but that's what I've heard. So we are going to lock in D, Tretogor, as your final answer. Is this correct? I see you nodding. D, Tretogor is locked in. And unbelievably, all 4 of our contestants have been eliminated by this question. It was C, Mirth. It turns out this was a very, very tough question. My friend, I am afraid you are leaving us in Velen.
Damn, I'm heartbroken, but it was great. Thank you so much for having me on. Yeah, you can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Specimen. I do lots of Gwent stuff, but also like witch-related stuff, and I have a YouTube channel as well, which is youtube.com/Specimen Gwent. So yeah, if you want to see some Gwent stuff, I'm your man.
Velen proved a lot harder than people expected, and a first in So You Think You Know the Witcher history. None of our contestants have made it through. Skellige will not be happening this time around. Let me know in the comments down below, did you get either of those questions correct? Would you have progressed? Do you think you would have made it to Skellige? Well, let us know. If there's anyone you would like to see feature on So You Think You Know the Witcher, give us a suggestion as well. We would absolutely love to see it. We will see you next time. Thank you for joining us. It has been an absolute pleasure. Your tabletop roleplay stuff is incredible, by the way.
Yeah.
The cosplay, I love the cosplay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for going to the extra effort of doing it. I can't believe they all went out at 2.
Boo Zooby-Doo. It's your fault, Zooby-Doo.
You can officially blame Zooby-Doo. Yes, that's absolutely fine. That is now canon. I'm okay with this. Our poor expert